Saturday, June 21st. Eddie Going is at his office. I don't refer to myself in third person that often. I do it because I'm talking to a camera. No one else is here. Anyway, I had to do two things at work, and now I'm free for the day. So I thought I would make a video, and something that's been on my mind lately were some words of wisdom that were given recently in a presentation at JP Morgan Chase. If we're even calling it JP Morgan Chase anymore, JP Morgan, no longer Chase Manhattan, whatever. Recently there was a presentation given there, and the person speaking, I'm not going to give any names just because it's work related and I don't want anything to be tied to me. I don't want to get in any trouble. So the main thing that this person spoke about, great speaker, was that in life, a lot of the times people choose success over significance, and that's not the way we should go about things. I think that in this society, a lot of the times people are so driven by money. How much am I going to get paid for this? And everything's about the dollar. And even though you do have to survive, and in order to live in New York City, the greatest city in the world, it's very expensive, on top of the fact that, God, what am I doing? The point of this is, you've got to make a difference. You've got to make a significant impact on the world. If being successful means building an empire, building a palace, building a fortune for yourself and your family, that's not really the route to go. You have to make a significance. You have to make a significance. You have to be... What am I doing? I think you understand what I'm saying. I just wanted to share that with you. I don't want this to be a long video, but hopefully you'll understand what I'm saying. God, I'm not posting this. It's recording. It's not product placement. I'll add this in there. Alright, another little thing that I sometimes think about is that everybody's in such a rush, especially in New York City, especially on the subway. It's like you just gotta take everything down a notch. My coworker Maureen sometimes tells me that if ever there's a lot going on around her, or so much chaos, or people are just going nuts, or my boyfriend and I, just the other day, like everything was going crazy in the city. Police cars, fire trucks, people asking us questions, always for money. It's like, I don't know why I'm talking so loud. Everything was just going crazy, and we had to look at each other and say, what's going on? Back to Maureen. Whenever anything crazy goes on like that, she always wants to say, all right, everyone, let's just settle down. And I love that. I think that that works. Everyone, let's just settle down. Or you know what I love the most? When you're trying to get on the subway and you got people standing on both sides of the doors like soldiers. If you're one of those people, move. It's like you can't do that. You're preventing people from getting off. You're preventing people from getting on. You're not the door guard. You're not. I'll stand by the door when the train's in motion. When the train comes to a stop, if you want that spot, get off the train and make sure you're the last one on. And then you'll have that spot. Or move in. Just move in. All right, now I'm getting worked up. Everybody just settle down. And another thing, the pole leaners, people that get on the train and they're going to stand against the pole and lean so that no one can grab on. It's like, what are you doing? You're not thinking. All right, I'm not being very dramatic, but these are, I'm very observant. My dad works for the subway. He doesn't work for the subway. He works for the transit authority. My dad works for the transit authority. Ever since we were little, we've always rode the trains. He tells us everything about the trains. I like to think that I know the fastest routes, although a lot of my friends will disagree. But there's just a certain subway etiquette, and like you can't, don't open a pie on the train. I just saw this the other day. A girl opened a pie, apple pie. I love apple pie. She opened a can of Ready Whip and sprayed it on the pie and started eating it on the train. I love Ready Whip. I love pie. Apple pie especially. If it's heated and hot, don't eat it on the train. Or spare ribs. That's probably like the worst thing you could eat on the train because you're getting it all over your fingers. All of a sudden I smell spare ribs. I look over, there's a guy eating some barbecued spare ribs. And it's like, then there's this whole other part of me that says, Eddie, let everybody do whatever they want. Whatever your little heart desires. If you want to if you want to carve a pumpkin on the train, I don't know where that came from. If you want to eat apple pie with whipped cream and ice cream, if you want to eat ribs, if you want to eat chicken, anything you want to do, I just get in this mode where it's like, you do whatever you want. And then I think if everybody did what they wanted, it would be chaotic. What am I, the train monitor? No, I'm not. I can't tell people what to do. Just the other day too, and maybe she'll be watching this. When I say she, I just mean a girl that I don't know. She got on in Brooklyn. We were all commuting to Union Square. She gets up to get off the train and her book, ancient book, fell apart. The pages flew under the chairs. They flew down the side of the train. They were all over. First of all, I love that everybody sitting down jumped up because there were pages everywhere and started grabbing pages. So they're all out of order. She is picking up pages as well. I couldn't help. I was too far away, and I wasn't going to not get off the train to help her. She should have been smart. If you're going to read a 200-year-old book, be ready for it to fall apart. I'm sure that one time she was turning the page and a page came out. She should have thought, let me not go crazy on the train and slam this book around. Pages everywhere. Then she has the nerve to say, this is my stop. Like everybody on the train's supposed to just move faster and get those pages together. Come on. Anyway, if you're watching this, I'm sorry your book fell apart. It was comical for me. I'm not going to lie. But I did feel bad, and I would have wanted to help you pick up the pages. Pick up the pieces. And then I had this thought where if that were a scene in a movie, which many people have told me, Eddie, life isn't a movie, stop, you can't always say that. But if that were in a movie, she would say, I have to know what happens. I have to know what happens. Make sure you get all the pieces. All right, that's it. This is going on for too long. Thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody watching my videos and commenting. Lately, you guys have been so harsh on my singing videos. I'm not singing anymore. That's that. You're probably happy that I won't. I do it when I'm in a good mood and I think, you sound nice. But God, negative. So, enjoy your weekends. Enjoy your summer. I'm leaving soon for Greece. Less than a week. Less than a week! Alright, so I'll probably make 1 or 2 videos before I leave. So, Eddie Going, signing